What's up, guys, and welcome back for part 2 of the ORAS Little Cup Road to Top 10. Let's actually just get right into it, look for a battle. I, of course, am PokeaimMD. I'm using a team. What is this avatar? I hate when it's not winning. I'm using a team that my boy already passed me, a long-time friend of mine, and a very solid Little Cup player. So, my opponent's team is, let's see. Tortuga puts in a lot of work, helping check the Torchic as well as the Drillbur. His own Tortuga is a little bit annoying as well. I think I just want to lead off with Knockoff Mienfoo. He doesn't have much for it, and yeah, his only real switch into that would be his Spritzy, and I can deal with that with Ponyta as well as Fungus. So I'm gonna lead off with Mienfoo as it leads off with the Torchic. I do live any hit from Torchic, so what I want to do is just go right for. Do I want to go for high jump kick? That's the thing. I don't want to go for high jump kick because if it protects turn 1. I'm going to go for knock turn 1, expecting a protect as he goes for the sub. So I'm assuming he's sub pass. I'm not sure, but we're going to go for U-turn right here as he doesn't go for protect. There's no point in going for the. Is there any point in going for U-turn? Honestly, like he could probably go out into his Tortuga. What would he pass to? There's nothing he could pass to that's threatening to me besides the Spritzy. So he ends up cursing up. I do have Clear Smog on my Fungus, so I'm not entirely worried about this. Especially because even after his next protect, I do beat him with the U-turn. So really interesting set. I don't know if this is standard or not on Torchic. I wouldn't expect it to be, but I can go for U-turn as I will be able to break his sub. I should be able to break the sub with the U-turn after the knockoff damage, yeah. And would you have a fire move to be able to hit me? What would you pass to? Yeah, we're going right out to our. We'll go right out to Tortuga. He could definitely pass to the Timber. I'm gonna go for Scald. Scald gives me a chance to get a burn on something. If you guys go to Timber, I might be able to beat it if I do get a burn early on, as we do live a hit. So, Knock is more than likely coming. I do really like Honedge though for the Spritzy matchup, but yeah, I'm not gonna risk Drain Punch right here. I don't also want him recovering, so. He does go right for the Drain Punch. I know that my Fungus can live one hit and I can get off a Spore and then a Clear Smog. So I'll just sack my Honedge to get in the switch to my Spritzy. Had that not killed me, I would have gotten off an Iron Head anyway. And this guy's happy about his knockoff. That's cool. Ice Punch does not kill me, not a +2 anyway, and he has Drain Punch. So I will be able to put him to sleep with this Spore and then go right for the Clear Smog. Yes, I did lose Honedge, but I don't think it's too big of an issue, especially because he's guaranteed to sleep right here. So goodbye to all those stats he just passed. I'm tempted to put the hee face back to him, but there's no point in being like that. Absolutely no point. So I can go for Giga Drain. It hits Torchic even if he wants to go out to that. Torchic has shown its entire moveset as well, so there's nothing he could do to really threaten me. And I'm actually going to go out to Tortuga because he could protect to speed pass to his Pawniard or Drillbur, and this is the Mon that prevents that from happening by going for Aqua Jet. I prevent him from passing, and down goes his Torchic. So I might have lost Honedge, but I also got rid of the Torchic. His Tortuga is going to come out. I'm assuming this is his Rocker. I'll just exchange rocks with him as he Shell Smashes up. Wow. Poor play on my part, not expecting that. I guess because this was his only Rocker. Then again, he did a Drillbur, so that was a bad play on my part. But I can live any one hit from him. If he chooses to Shell Smash again, I also have the chance to Scald Burn him. And I do have the Aqua Jet in the back. Kind of wish I had Fake Out on this thing, on my Mienfoo. But I do live the Earthquake, as I said. And unfortunately, he does have the Berry Juice most likely. Yeah, this could be bad. And also a Sturdy. So I'm going to break his Sturdy with the Aqua Jet and hope that I can break through him. Because he has Earthquake, he should still have a Rock move. Let's see if Fungus can live this hit. It still might be able to live this hit because he didn't knock me off, and I should be able to kill him with Giga Drain if I am able to live, assuming he doesn't have a Rock move, which he should have in this tier. But goes right for Earthquake, yeah, does absolutely nothing, as I will be able to knock him out with the Giga Drain. That's why I went for Aqua Jet as well, to get him out of Sturdy range. And again, Tortuga was very useful in dealing with his own Tortuga, but besides that, it didn't really do too much versus him. So he goes out to Pawniard. I'm going to go directly into my Ponyta because I can take a knockoff Iron Head if he SD's up. Oh, he has 2 Stealth Markers, duh. He has this thing as well. But I should be able to. This thing just wins too. Holy crap. Shouldn't be switching. I'm gonna go for Will-O-Wisp right here because I don't expect him to go directly into Timber. Even if he does, Timber is guaranteed sleep. It hasn't burnt a guaranteed turn to sleep, so it will stay asleep. And I can also Will-O-Wisp burn the Spritzy or the Drober if any of those choose to come out. He does go Timber. Solid play on my opponent's part. Flare Blitz should be able to 2 KO though, so I'll just go for Flare Blitz. And that'll be an easy 2 KO. As like I said, he's gonna guaranteed stay asleep this turn, so I will be able to knock him out with the next one. Goodbye. So Timber's gone. I still have my Ponyta. I can obviously Rapid Spin away the hazards if I want to. Drober is more than likely coming out here. If he goes back out into his Pawniard, I'm definitely going for Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, Drober comes out. What's the best course of plays? I don't know how much my Fungus takes from Earthquake. But I get a sleep with Fungus, so I don't want to go out to that. And Drober can still Rapid Spin as well as Swords Dance up versus Spritzy and beat it. So I'm going to sack my Mienfoo. Yes, I do resist the Sucker Punch, but I can also take an Earthquake anyway. That's more than I expected actually, but I'm not a bulkier set. I can go right for High Jump Kick as he doesn't get the next roll. He does win a Speed Tie, but he doesn't get the roll, and High Jump Kick is going to do a hell of a lot. And we'll just go for Knock because it's more accurate as we end up winning the next Speed Tie, and we're able to get rid of the Drober. Knock would have knocked him out anyway, regardless of the crit. So I'll go for High Jump Kick right here. As Sucker Punch is able to pick me off, basically High Jump Kick ensured that he couldn't SD up unless I miss, and I can go right out to Drober and just click Earthquake and knock him out. This also deals with Spritzy, and I didn't want to go directly into Ponyta just in case I miss Will-O-Wisp and he knock off crit me. But apparently Earthquake does not knock it out from full. The more you know. I didn't expect that to not be able to knock him out. He shouldn't have SD, so I'll play around with Sucker Punches a little just to get around him. He should have Iron Head on this thing for Spritzy, so I'll go for another SD and try and outstall his Sucker Punches just a bit because then I can knock him out with the Rapid Spin. I didn't expect Earthquake to not knock him out, even though it is a Violite. Obviously he's bulkier. I'll go for Rapid Spin as he outplays me in that turn and is able to beat me. However, it doesn't matter because all I gotta do is go out into my Ponyta. I live a Sucker Punch. I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp just in case he crits me with Sucker Punch this turn, as he does go for his Sucker Punch. And what I can do is knock him out with that Wisp. Interestingly played, I think, on both sides. I don't agree with certain plays on his part, but it didn't make a difference. Maybe I played... I'm still rusty in this tier, so I'm not entirely sure exactly what to expect. But we are at 1240. Let's look for another game. I like this team, though. We are playing Sticky Web. Sticky Web with Staryu. How do I beat that? This might have Giga Drain, too. Could also have Thief. I do have Rapid Spin, and I spin pretty okay versus him. I think I just want to risk a Speed Tie. Can I send a roam to a friend of mine? Your call, man. I don't care. You do you. I can't control you, buddy. If you want to, go for it. Tortuga is going to be nice in this game because it does check. Not sure how to get the link. It's in the top of your browser. Friend? Let me help this guy out. I'm playing in the client. Oh, okay. There you go. I mean, I put on mod join though. Let me turn it off so I can get his friend in here. Mod join off. Just hide room. Off. There you go. Go ahead and invite your buddy. I'm just gonna ignore spectators if he starts talking too much anyway, so that doesn't make a difference. I didn't pick a lead, did I? I want to wait off on Mienfoo because I can taunt. Mienfoo's so solid. Yeah, Mienfoo's a nice lead because I can get off a taunt on this Surskit because if I win a Speed Tie, I can get off this taunt. She's all legs. Nice. Nice nickname. I'm going to try and go for the Speed Tie right here. I wish I had Fake Out again, but I understand why taunt is on this team. As I win the Speed Tie, nice. As he is going to go right for Hydro Pump. That does so much damage. Good lord. I don't have a solid switch. Yes, I do. I have my Fungus. And he can't even thief me because he has an item. So I will be able to put him to sleep. Take the next Hydro Pump. I can eat any hit he wants to go for. Obviously, I have Regenerator on my Mienfoo as well. And I can just put something to sleep with the Spore. Early Bird, Houndour makes sense as to why he went out to that. However... Wait. What happened? Oh, I guess he didn't like that I forgot to give it early bird. Alright, we take those. I'm gonna double out into my Drillbur because I can kill him with the Earthquake. I don't know if he'll be Scarf Houndor. I know that's something that was around a lot in DPP, but in this generation I don't think that's so much, and he has to stay asleep right here. Like even if he was early bird, he would have to stay asleep right here. This is the one guaranteed turn, and I can just Quake. His switch in is actually Fletch, but I'm assuming what he's gonna do is actually double out into his Cubone. But if he doesn't, I kill this thing with Rock Slide. As he does choose to stay in, I do miss out on the KO with Rock Slide. But wow, that took way less than I thought it would take. As Starry was able to come out. This is a threat to me. Can't really Pursuit Trap it. I know Psychic is becoming a lot more common on these things too. Ponyta helps a lot late game. I gotta get rid of Houndour. Can you 2 KO my Fungus? Let's try it. I doubt you can. Especially because he went for Hydro Pump. And that's Life Orb too. I should be able to live a hit. And I'm actually going to throw off... No, because I can switch into Houndour. Giga Drain is the better play in case he decides to stay in. Yeah, I was about to go for the Sludge Bomb expecting to switch. But if he stayed in, he lived the Sludge Bomb and he was able to 2 KO me. So I'm able to get rid of his Spinner, which is great. The Croak is going to come out. Switch-ins is my Ponyta. Ponyta should be able to deal with this thing and Will-O-Wisp burn it. Once I get up Rocks too, they're there to stay. Unfortunately, he misses a Gunk Shot. I really am sorry about that. But I'm actually going to double out into my Tortuga, expecting his Houndour to want to come out. As basically it eats up any hit I can go for. And by me doing this, I get up Rocks to break the Focus Sash on Surskit. I guess maybe he assumed I was Shell Smash with Earthquake. Makes sense that they have Earthquake though for Krogunk, obviously. Basically, I got up Rocks, break this thing's Sash, knock out Fletch, and he just ended up quitting right there. So that Gunk Shot miss definitely mattered, 100%. But that is the game. Now, have fun, buddy. Wait, is this Levy? I'm assuming this is Levy. In any case, oh, no, nothing. Have fun. Yeah, it is. Okay, so in any case, Mono burnt by Ponyta. So I'm leading off Ponyta as he ends up leading off with Shelmet. Or she. This is Levy. I'm not sure. But I'm going to attempt to burn him as he goes for Toxic. A little bit unfortunate. I mean, I could Rapid Spin away later, but basically Burn hits everything on his team. So I'm going to go for it. I'll be able to get rid of his hazards. I am Toxic and Infestated. This sucks. Could have just Flare Blitzed him too. We're in a sunny day, that way I get back a lot from the Moonlight. Basically everything that I lost. And we threaten him also if he wants to switch out. So he doesn't stay in. I guess he's just going for his spikes. But I can spin pretty freely versus this guy. Nothing Oko's Drillbur on his team. And we'll just get our KO right now with the Flare Blitz. So unfortunately my opponent managed to 1v1 my answer to the Pawniard. That's really cool though. Really cool set. I don't know if that's standard at all. I have no idea. I know it has Recover. Again, I'm learning this tier as we play. Shelmet. That was the name. I actually forgot the name. It's Toxic Infestation. It looks like... Oh, it is standard. That's really cool. I didn't expect that at all. I'll be able to go out to my Fungus right here because I can live and hit and put this guy to sleep. I'm assuming this is a Stealth Rocker, but it could be a Shell Smasher as well. Goes right for the Aqua Jet, so the Shell Smash seems less likely. And basically something goes to sleep. If he goes for Rocks, it's okay. I can go on to Drillbur after and spin away all these hazards. So I guess that's standard on Shelmet. I didn't know that. That's super cool though. Like, I can understand Toxic. Infestation is even Stab, so it actually does a little bit more, but it's a good support mon. No idea it did that though. Goes out to Drillbur, which means I get to Rapid Spin away these hazards right now. I'm actually expecting the double out into Pawniard, but I'm going to make the Drillbur play anyway because I can spin on Pawniard. Goes Fletch. I do have my Tortuga in the back, so I'm going to prioritize spinning away these hazards over anything else first. So I'm going to prioritize spinning it away because my Tortuga can beat it 1v1. Even if this thing boosts up, it can beat it. So I'm gonna, yeah, definitely gonna prioritize spinning away these rocks. I mean, stealth rock, spiked. What? Rock, stealth rock, spike. One of these don't belong, or two of them. But we are gonna be able to rapid spin away these hazards right here. Really, really nice for us. As Jober is gonna come out, and I'm honestly just gonna SD up because I OHKO him with the earthquake after that, and he can't wake up this turn, especially because he doubled. So we're gonna be able to get our kill with the earthquake right now. He does wake up, unfortunately, as he's able to get up his stealth rock. Let's see if this earthquake is going to be able to knock him out, as it is. However, nothing on his team can OHKO us. Leads me to believe, though, that his Tortuga is definitely Shell Smash. So what I actually want to do when he goes Tortuga is go for the Rapid Spin over Earthquake, because Rapid Spin breaks it sturdy, and then my Giga Drain from Fungus knocks it out if he chooses Shell Smash. I also take the Aqua Jet, and I will be able to get rid of these rocks, which are definitely hindering me. So he does go to Tortuga. As I said, I do live the Aqua Jet, and I can go for Rapid Spin, break his sturdy. That way my Fungus can come out after and knock him out. So I think this was the best course of plays. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it was. Yeah, it definitely was. So I can go for Earthquake now. He has to kill me. Is there a point... I'm getting a lot of texts. Is there a point in not... In the quality of videos has been so good. I'm so proud. One of my friends from real life, he's like, and he's the most fun you can have in this game. And the quality of your videos has been so good. I'm so proud. Thank you, bro. So I can definitely knock this thing out with the Giga Drain. And that's why I broke it sturdy. I even get all the way back to full Regenerator when I switch out. So, or at least near full. I'm pretty sure that's close to being all the way back to full. And yeah, so that Mon is gone, and I get to sleep. I don't have to deal with Stealth Rock. I don't have to deal with Spikes. Fletchling is going to come out. Do I need this Mon? Not really. I'm just going to go for Spore so he can't SD up. Essentially, being able to hit him with a Clear Smog after. I think this was the best course of action. If I go out to Tortuga, I'm threatened. I could definitely Clear Smog him right now. Hey, that does so much damage too. And we'll follow it up with a Sludge Bomb if he doesn't wake up. As unfortunately, I also get a crit. Did that matter based on the damage before? I don't think so. But I should be able to Spore this thing as well, as Ironhead is not going to be able to knock me out. I'm not sure if he's Scarf Pawing or not. He does, unfortunately, flinch me with that, so I'm not able to get the Spore. But I did get a crit last turn. Don't know if the crit with Sludge Bomb actually mattered. I don't feel like calculating either. But I should be able to go out into my Nianfu and go right for High Jump Kick. Knock out the Pawniard, and his last is that Krogunk, which I'm thinking I will be able to deal with. I don't know if what this thing wants to run, but I'm gonna hit him with a Taunt just to prevent anything, as he is a nasty flat set. Great, so we are going to be able to knock off his Eviolite as well. Nasty flat also means he doesn't have the Thief. Yeah, and then my I can just High Jump Kick here as well, doing a lot of damage with the Eviolite being gone, as he does reveal the Shadow Ball. And I'm assuming that the Vacuum Wave is coming, but I'm going to taunt him anyway. Yeah, now I can just go right out into my Hone Edge. I live Shadow Balls, and my best play is going for 2 Shadow Sneaks, because I will be able to 2-hit KO just in case Shadow Ball like crits or something. But even a crit would not have been able to do much. And again, I lose nothing from this, so I think I played the end game. Good game. Thank you. I think I played the end game pretty well, I guess. That beginning was crazy, though. I learned a lot, so I'm really happy. That's why I also really enjoy this live, because I am learning so much as I play. Unfortunately, Little Cup, I've been told by a lot of the Little Cup people, so shout outs to them. Little Cup is having a suspect test soon, so what I'll probably have to do is continue. I'm actually going to continue the Little Cup grind, but I'll continue it on the suspect ladder as opposed to the regular ladder, and we'll try and top that whenever that happens, unless I'm able to get up to top 10 before the Little Cup suspect happens. So for the people watching, if you're in charge, I would appreciate maybe if you waited. I know Blair John passed me information. What is going on? Forwarded me some information about that, but we got another game, and Carvanha seems threatening. I really like Tortuga as a lead, because rocks are just so nice for my opponent. His Defogger is Archon, but this beats basically Ponyta as a lead. It beats Carvanha, and I can just Scald right here on his Will-O-Wisp or Wild Charge. Goes for Wild Charge, does absolutely nothing, and this is a strong, super effective Scald right there. So I'm going to throw up rocks just in case. Chooses to switch out into Whimsicott to, or Cottony, sorry. I remembered the evolution, but to switch out to Cottony, because now I get to go out to Fungus. Yes, he can knock me off, but At the same time, if he does choose to knock me up, I knock him out with the Sludge Bomb. So I'm going to go for Sport, expecting him to want to switch out, fearing the Sludge Bomb right there, as we are able to catch his Pawniard, and that is absolutely fantastic. That's amazing. Honestly expecting a double too, so I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. Like, I have Ponyta in the back. I don't want to lose much from doing this, but I do expect him to double, maybe into Archon, expecting Ponyta to want to come out. He chooses to stay in and lets me Giga Drain him. Based on that damage, definitely not a Violite. Yeah, definitely not a Violite, so I'm going to switch out into my Ponyta on what I'm expecting to be a Wake knockoff, but he goes right for... No, it doesn't go for that, obviously. And I could just go for Flare Blitz. This is a fine play all around because it knocks that thing out. And Ponyta goes down to rocks anyway, so it can't have the Flash Fire, though they typically run Flame Body. It can't have that if he did have it. And my opponent just ends up forfeiting for a reason or two there. So he definitely had a chance to win. He had Carvanha, but let's just get another game. This guy's team, really cool, has rocking one of my favorite Pokemon, which is Stunky. Hello, friend. Stunky is such a cool mon. I love it. Oh, thank you. Alright, he's a big fan. That means I can't lose. Just kidding. Stunky's such a cool mon. Really, really, really like Fungus in this matchup. Actually watching your OU video right now. Hey, you might as well click a like, buddy. I really, really like Fungus in this matchup because it puts pretty much everything to sleep, though he does have the Lileep that can beat it 1v1. Doesn't appreciate Mienfoo as a lead. Doesn't appreciate Mienfoo as a lead, though, because his switch-ins are kind of non-existent. Leads off a Dugtrio. I unfortunately do not have Fake Out, so I have to go for U-Turn. I do live in Aerial Ace or Life Orb Earthquake, whatever he wants to go for. And U-Turn is going to give me the best chance if he... If he did choose to stay in. This is a tough turn. Back in the day when I played DVP, these things ran Explosion, Crunch. What do they run now? Because I don't want to go out to Tortuga and be HP Grass, because I feel like that would be something I would run on Stunky. Similar to the reason why you run that on Skuntank to catch the Rhydons. I feel like you would run that on Stunky too. Fire Blast, Sludge Bomb. Alright, so that's not bad. Yeah, so I should be able to go out to Tortuga right here. Then with the Earthquake. I want to get up Rock. Justice is my answer to his Fletch. Like maybe bringing this thing in isn't the best choice, but look at this defense. Like, it's not like Diglett Okos me, and I'm expecting him to go Lileep here or Chinchou. Maybe not Chinchou because I could threaten this thing with the Earthquake, but I do expect maybe Lileep to come out because it does have the Storm Drain. So if I did go for like a Scald or something, I'd be able to absorb. Basically, it takes any hit I want to go for, but I want the rocks just to prevent any switches from my opponent. It also breaks. While doing 25% to Fletchling. I definitely want the rocks. This is his Defogger, so goes for Sludge Bomb, gets the poison early on, a little bit annoying. I understand his play though because he wants to weaken me for Fletchling. And you know what? If you're gonna go for that, I'm gonna go for the Stone Edge right here, as Lileep is gonna come out. I guess he didn't want to also risk Earthquake or go for Defog, but Stone Edge does nothing to Lileep. I'm gonna hard directly into Mienfoo because I am a semi-offensive Mienfoo, and I Jump Kick is gonna get its kill. Goes for the Ancient Power, gets a crit. Well, that actually matters. I don't know, but we're going right for High Jump Kick. High Jump Kick pretty much gets a kill right here. So we get rid of his potential rocker. It could also be Diglett, as his own Mienfoo is gonna come out. Switch in is... What would he go for here, actually? I like Honedge in this because Honedge... No, I don't actually like Honedge. I'm assuming he's going to go for knock... You know what? I don't need Ponyta, and if he goes for knockoff or any move, I have the chance to burn him. Ponyta doesn't deal with pretty much anything, and like I said, I do get the burn right there. So that was my thought process of why I went out to Ponyta. And what I can do is double out into my Mienfoo on his U-turn to give me the best matchup versus a potential Diglett or Chinchou. So that's why I made those series of plays, and I can just go right for High Jump Kick. I even win a Speed Tie as he is bulky. Goes for Thunder Wave, which is not something I expected at all. Maybe he has Heal Bell in this because he's bulky though, so yeah, he does have Heal Bell. But if we break through and land, as we do, we are able to get rid of the Chinchou. Great, that actually opens up another door for Ponyta anyway. So goodbye to the Chinchou. Stunky is going to come out. Another mon I can just go right for High Jump Kick versus and knock it out if I break through. As we do not. However, you cannot Oko me. So I'm going to go for High Jump Kick anyway. He actually goes for Pursuit, expecting me to switch, but like that wouldn't have done crap anyway. And if anything, I would have U-turned. So I'll go for U-turn now. That way I don't have to be in versus Diglett at so low, and it also knocks him out. Yes, I do take the Aftermath, but I come back to the Regenerator, and I can go... Tough call. Not really. Drober is the best play, I think. Drober lives a hit from Diglett and can knock it out with the Earthquake back. Drober forces Mienfoo to go for the Drain Punch, which Ponyta can live. Oh, he did knock me off. I'm going Ponyta. Ponyta lives. This thing lives. He could go for U-turn right here. But Ponyta also burns everything, so... It does go for knockoff again, as we are able to burn him again. This is what it does. This is what it does. But I mean, I did make the plays. Yeah, Flame Body is ridiculously nasty. As, indeed, unfortunate. I'll just Flare Blitz right here. Get off as much damage as possible. He's just going to U-turn anyway. Or Drain Punch. So, that works out for me because look at his range of HP. Absolutely nothing. I can go right out to Honedge. I don't care if he knocks me off. I knock him out with the Iron Head. It's neutral on Fletch. And basically, Iron Head into Shadow Sneak will do a lot to... Will 2KO everything. Watch out as the Overheat Fletch set. Ah. Are you Willow? Do they run Willow? He's able to knock me out with the knockoff. However, Diglett is going to come out. And I'm not necessarily trapped, but I do just want to go for Shadow Sneak. Just to get off as much damage as possible. Just in case he was like Focus Sash or something. I mean, he couldn't kill me if it was Sash, right? Could he? Yeah, he's Life Orb, as expected. And I should be able to go right out into my Fungus. And the reason I'm making the Fungus play is because I knock out him. I'm not going for Spore. I break your sub with the Sludge Bomb anyway. Yeah, I knock him out, and I also get to go for Spore versus the Fletch if he tries to set up. Basically, Sludge Bomb knocked him out after Stealth Rock or 2 hits, which he couldn't knock me out anyway. And I get to go for the Spore versus Fletch. Same thing as before. His Poison actually hurting him, unless I miss, of course, a Stone Edge with my Tortuga. I don't think he's HP Grass either. If he says he wasn't the Overheat, he probably isn't HP Grass. I can just go right for Stone Edge and knock him out, assuming this hits. As we do miss, ooh, that means that could be game. Alright, one more chance to hit. So, the Flame Body sucked on him, yeah, but this sucks more. And he's probably going to get the roll, yep. So we definitely had that game. Had I not gotten Flame Body, I basically burnt Stunky, I burnt Diglett, and I burnt Fletch. But that is unfortunately going to be game unless we live Acrobatics and crit him with the Rock Slide. So, that sucked. Stone Edge did knock him out. Good game. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, man. Sorry about the Haxie battle. It's okay. Good game. Yeah, that's not your fault. It's just lame. I don't even care about the burn on Flame Body because I would have been able to burn him basically, had I not burnt him when he had those 3 Pokemon left, I either burnt Mienshao, burnt Fletchling, or burnt Diglett. So it didn't make a difference at that point. But unfortunately, that's how the game goes. What does Ladybud do? You don't learn Sticky Web. Come on, though. Come on. Let's get into... Let's play. I really like Honedge in this game because it Pursuit Traps the Abra. Don't know what Ladybud does. What the hell does Ladybud do? I'm leaning off of Mienshao because... Mienfoo, excuse me. Because it beats Drober as a lead. It beats... Or can 1v1 Chinchou. It beats Pawniard. What the hell does Ladybud do? Toxic? No, you don't get Sticky Web. Dual screens? Yeah, you know, this doesn't help me, Smogon. Agility Pass. Okay, that's probably what happens. I can see that being it. I'm gonna hit him with a knock. Because I live a Volt Switch plus Earthquake from Dugtrio. Diglett, excuse me. As he burns me turn 1, so I already know how this is gonna go, unfortunately. I am able to get rid of this Choice Scarf, though. Which means I could Speed Tie later, I suppose. But we'll be able to go out to Fungus right here. On the Volt Switch, most likely. But if he doesn't Volt Switch, I get off a Spore. So, he does Volt Switch out. Good play on my opponent's part. Into, what? Maybe Sub Ladybug? What is it? Sub Pass? Either way, getting rid of his Choice Scarf is good. Because even though he does get to switch up moves now, I know that he's not faster than me. At least I can Speed Tie. Does Abra typically run Shadow Ball? I kind of think they run Dazzling Gleam, HP, whatever, fighting. No, not typically Shadow Ball. Maybe knockoff could happen. So I'm going to switch directly into my Hone Edge because I can Pursuit and break his Sash. As he does have the Psychic, that does a lot. Doesn't get us for Death Drop, great. And I can go right for Pursuit and break his Sash. And if he chooses to stay in, Shadow Ball does not knock me out just based on that damage. Sash broken. Great. Great, great, great. So Drillbur is going to come out. My switching is Fungus. Do not want to stay in. My switching is Fungus. I take any hit. I could have also went out to Mienfoo as like sort of mid-ground play, but like I said, I do take any hit, and I should be able to go right for the. I want to go for Giga Drain first on his rocks. I kind of doubt. Yeah, I want to go for Giga Drain because I can support anything that comes out, and I don't want him to sack Abra at 6%. And if he stays in, then I get back health. He's definitely a Violite. He's probably just gonna go for rocks, but Giga Drain should be a 2-hit KO on the Violite set anyway. And again, that's the only reason I'm not going for Spore, because I don't want the 6% Abra to come out, as he does go for rocks. Nice. Able to get off over half. As now we'll go for the Spore. Just in case he goes like Ledba or something. Ledba. What would you do here? If he goes Pyre, that'd be great too, but I'm assuming Ledba's going to come out, or he could try and Earthquake this thing one more time. But the Abra is at 6% or 1%. It's more so 1 HP. Cool team though. I like this team. I like this team a lot too. This team is very, very fun to use. So we're going to be able to put the Drillbur to sleep. I'm expecting him to want to go out into... Well, whatever he goes out into, it wouldn't be like Chinchou, something that threatens me immediately. So I can go out into my Drillbur, and I can actually Rapid Spin away his hazards. Ponyta I think is more useful than Drillbur in this game, though his team is pretty much grounded otherwise. But I should be able to Rapid Spin away this hazard, and Agility Pass Chinchou doesn't matter. Yeah, he can't knock me out unless he crits me. And this is just the best mid-ground play. Drillbur being asleep as well, never burning his turn. There shouldn't be no rocks. He does stay in to go for what, knock? Hits me with the knock, but the mic was dropped. Tough turn for me as well. I'm going to go out to Mienfoo because if he goes for Sucker Punch, I'm in a good position. If he traps me with Dugtrio, basically, or Diglett, excuse me. I don't want to go out to Ponyta because I do not want him trapping that with Diglett. Ponyta is very, very useful in this game. Pretty much beating Ledba, Drillbur at the range, Pawniard, and even Chinchou fears switching in now because of Will-O-Wisp and the range he's at. I also don't want him to knock off my my Ponyta as well. Not just yet. So we're going to go directly into our Mienfoo if he tries to Sucker Punch. As he goes for double knock. Okay, good play on my opponent's part. And we're going to hit him with the U-turn because I expect him to switch out to Ledba to resist and maybe just start trying to pass or something. So we're going to hope we hit these Stone Edges right now. Let's hope. Yeah. What is this? Agility Pass? Yeah, it should be Agility Pass or something. And it also has access to Encore, which is why I'm not going for rocks first. Basically, I'm not in a bad situation if he goes to anything. He does go for Encore right there, as I am able to land my Stone Edge. Goodbye Ledba, goodbye Fighting Resist, because Alakazam, or Abra, excuse me, is at 1 HP. So goodbye to pretty much everything. Of course, his Chinchou can now come out and go for the Volt Switch. If I wanted to, I could honestly get up rocks, but this thing, like, even if he tries to trap me with Diglett, I live any hit, I have solid rock as well, and my Scald is going to kill it. So, I could still stay in as well, but I do not want to make that play. I think I'm just going to make the... No, not the Fungus play. No. Do I want to get up rocks? Do I value rocks here over everything else? No. Mienfoo is a sack, and I can still keep Drillbur to speed tie later. So, plus he's more likely going to go for Scald right here, which actually doesn't even knock me out. So I can get off a high jump kick if I am able to win a speed tie. I kind of doubt it. Oh, as I am able to win a speed tie, great. Great, great, great. As the Scald is able to knock me out. However, does Shadow Sneak knock him out? That is the question. It should. With 16 attack, it should be able to do 16. Yeah. This will definitely knock you out. I'm actually thinking about predicting the Pawniard to want to come out and go for the Sacred Sword. Do I risk? I do risk by making this play, but I'm actually going to make the play as my opponent decided, no, I'm just going to burn you, man. And goes for Scald when Shadow Sneak would have knocked him out. So unfortunately, but then again, he can't beat Tortuga. Tortuga beats everything, so we'll take those. And his next attack doesn't knock me out. Should I go for the Sacred Sword again? Well, good thing I didn't think otherwise, because we are able to knock out Chinchou. Again, like I said, he can't beat Tortuga. Tortuga beats everything. So does Fungus. Pawniard comes out. I am 100% going for the Sacred Sword. That way he cannot SD up if he does have it. His rocker is Drill Burst, so I can assume he does have the Swords Dance. And this will do a lot to him anyway if he does choose to. His best play is going for knockoff, 100%. He actually doubles out into Diglett, trying to predict my Ponyta don't want to come out. So that's great, because now, even though he can knock me out with that, I can go right back out into my Tortuga and knock him out with the Aqua Jet right here. Aqua Jet also picks off Diglett. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, duh. I just said it knocks him out. But it also picks off Abra, and it 2 KOs the Drillbur. And if he goes Pawniard, it's just being weakened. So I don't want him knocking me off. Would he double again? He actually does make the double out again into Diglett. Good play on my opponent's part. But I think Tortuga wins the game anyway. Does Earthquake even knock me out from full? Yeah, he's making his best play, weakening himself. As Earthquake is able to knock me out. However, yeah, Tortuga is going to win this game. I'll be able to go to Fungus and get my kill with Giga Drain, which is why I'm going Fungus first over everything else, because Tortuga should be able to win the game. I don't think he's SD Pawniard. And if he sacks Drillbur, then I pick him off with thing. So if he wants to go for Earthquake, I knock him out with the Giga Drain. I still do think we have this endgame. If I'm able to Scald the Pawniard, which I should be able to. Unfortunately, I don't have like HP fighting on this Fungus, but I understand my entire set, and I need my entire set. So, goodbye to Diglett. That means no Sucker Punch on the no Sucker Punch on my Tortuga, as Abra is going to come out. You're still used for playing Sucker Punches. Are you still useful? Not really. So I'll sack this to the Giga, to the Psychic, and I will be able to go out into my Tortuga now and just click the Aqua Jet. Yeah, best play. By far my best play, because I can just Scald I Scald Pawniard and I beat it 1v1. So Pawniard does not beat me unless it gets extremely lucky and flinches me to death, which I'm hoping is not what happens. So again, I take the knock and we go for Scald. Does absolutely nothing, good lord. Why does that Scald do 2? I might have to outplay his Sucker Punches, man. That's lame. Or unless we get a Scald Burn. If he doesn't flinch with Iron Head and we get a Scald Burn, we 100% win. That Scald did nothing, dude. Holy crap. Pawniard, are you good, buddy? Strong as hell. Huh. I kind of regret not getting up Rocks with Tortuga earlier when I knew he would switch a few times. Rocks might have been helpful. We'll see, though. I'm glad my opponent definitely made the good play of going right back out into this. Please don't flinch me. At least give me a chance to win right here. As it comes down to Sucker Punch outplaying. Because Aqua Jet is definitely going to happen. Assuming he has a Sucker Punch. I'm going to hard switch directly into Drillbur. And if he goes right for knockoff, then let's see. Yeah, let's see if I can outplay a couple Sucker Punches. I hate this. Bringing it down to 50-50s. That's 1. Would he go right for knock? Yeah. Alright, so that's 2. He needs 2 Sucker Punches, so when the time he gets to 4, I think he'll start being desperate. So I'm going to see if I can get to 4. Like I said, he needs 2 Sucker Punches to win this game, because he needs to knock out Drillbur. So after the next one, I think he's going to get desperate. Yeah. This is where I think you get desperate. Nope. I guess not. Let's see if I can get this. He should go right for knock. Need that crit for Tortuga. Does Sucker Punch not knock me out? I had the 39. Wait, Sucker Punch knocks me out. What is he talking about? He has 2 more. Ah, it comes down to his last Sucker Punch. He's definitely going for Sucker Punch right here. Man, I don't want it to come down to this. I'm going to lose because of this. Ah. So basically, my thought process was that, okay, he needs 2 Sucker Punches left, so maybe around 4 you start getting desperate. But had I gotten that one right, I think he would have went for the Sucker Punch, the knockoff after that. And he does go right for Iron Head, and that's going to be a good game. So, yeah, that was good. Definitely well played on my opponent's part, but those are all 50-50s. So, my opponent just ended up having them. Unfortunately, I lost the 50-50s right there. Still good. Still good game. I really wish he didn't, burn my Chinchou turn 1, or if my Scald's ever burnt, because maybe I would have been in a good position, because I would have had Mienfoo to pretty much pivot on everything and always hurt this guy. But that is the game we play. I don't regret any plays I made, though. I definitely don't. No. It came down to maybe if my Scald burnt. But, yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Definitely a good game, and some good games. And, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Cue the outro.